Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. I hope you all enjoyed the 80th anniversary video I made for Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends, but I thought I'd do this as like a part 2 to the 80th anniversary. So, this is another part of my 80th anniversary project I've been showing in my community posts, and I also did a short recently about these guys. Now, April was a very productive month for me. A lot of my time was dedicated to this project, so I'm a little bit, it's been a lot this month and, like, the month after, but don't worry, I'm still alive, I'm still doing well. 2025 is still a great year for me, and a lot of others. So, we're doing really good this year. Knock on wood. Okay, well, aside from the infamous Minecraft movie, we're doing amazing this year. But anyways, back to this. So, here we have my 80th, this other part of my 80th anniversary project. The All Engines Go Original Thomas Hybrid little series that I've been doing. Now, I was actually inspired by Mattel's new merchandise lines like the Trackmaster and Diecast lines, which explains why I decided to update some of my old Ertl models and why I decided to make this. So yeah. Now, I don't know if I'll make more characters, but we'll just have to see what Mattel does, like with their new motorized line. But in this video, I'm going to be talking about my take on All Engines Go and how I would actually improve it as a show. Now, All Engines Go is canceled. So, yeah. I bet everyone is celebrating right now. So, I don't know what this means for the future of Thomas and Friends, but it might either get better or worse. We'll just have to see what Mattel does, like with their whatever new type of like show they try to do with Thomas and Friends. I don't know if whatever like new thing they do will be better than All Engines Go, or if they might actually listen to us and bring back the old Thomas. I don't know. But all I can say is that Mattel's actually doing a good job with this 80th anniversary with all this new merchandise. Even other companies like the Tomy Playrail and Bachmann. Okay, well, strike that, reverse it. The Bachmann Thomas Railway Series model is just lazy. But I hear that some other like model company is making a Duke, so that's pretty exciting. And Bachmann, when are we gonna get a new Thomas face? Anyways, yeah. But in this video, I'm gonna be doing my own take on All Engines Go, telling you guys how I would make All Engines Go and how I would make it better than the original All Engines Go. So, yeah, let's get to it. Alright, so the first thing I would do is redesign all the characters like I've already done here. I mean, you can already tell what I've done here. I've redesigned the All Engines Go characters like Thomas, Percy, James, Gordon, and Nia, but they did recently add Duck. But here's what I did. So, I gave them all side rods like they should have. I mean, they still have the same type of smokestacks, but they're not leaning to the back. And I also tried to give them, like, faces that resemble, like, the model series and CGI series. So, there's that. I also decided to give him, like, extended windows. And have the whistles be, like, close together instead of split out. So that's one thing I do for All Engines Go. And what about the stories? Well, this is actually inspired by Wax World, since he did a video on All Engines Go as well. But what I think what we would do is like try to like do remakes of like classic Thomas and Friends episodes. What do I mean by that? We'll just take some of the like original Thomas and Friends episodes and like do remakes of them. Sort of like do Thomas gets tricked first, and then Edward helps out, and the sad story of Henry, and so on and so forth. I mean, if we want to like have original stories, like we can have those. But just like have the stories be real. Have the trains, be trains instead of bounce around all the time. Actually have weight to them, like in the Nitrogen era where they like wobble a bit when they stop. Yeah. Another thing I would like improve is that with all the new characters that they've added, Kana, Bruno, and Sandy, have Kana be like a rival to Gordon, and have him help pull the Express. Like, then we have two Express engines as well. And it'd be also interesting to see the Flying Scotsman as well. Introduce Bruno as like Diesel's brake van or Percy's brake van. I think they would have like a sort of dynamic to Oliver and Toad. I don't know which one you prefer, Percy and Bruno or Diesel or Bruno. And like have Sandy work at the Solar Steamworks with Victor and Kevin. Now there's a lot of things that All Engines Go like hasn't really done that much, like getting rid of like even more characters that we all knew and love, and like, well, they did bring back Bulstrode, but that's not really like, but who cares about Bulstrode? He was a one-off character anyways. They could have at least brought back Scruffy as well, with the Troublesome Trucks. And I would have loved it if they brought back more characters as well, since we do see like fan art of people making characters as All Engines Go engines, like with Boko as of recently. But anyways, I would love it if the stories went back to the realism thing. Unless you're doing like your own headcanon for Thomas and Friends, which by the way, there are a lot of headcanons as of right now. And last thing I would do is improve Nia as a character. Y'all know how much I despise Nia with a fiery passion, so let's just get this through. Now, Mattel already did give Nia their own personality, but I still don't forgive her for replacing Edward. If I was to like bring back the whole Steam team in All Engines Go, I would have made Tidmouth Sheds actually bigger and give Nia and Rebecca actual personalities. Like, give Nia like a sad backstory as to where she came from and how she was treated back in Africa, and have Thomas like bring her home just because she doesn't have a shed. And I would give Nia like a different paint color as well. And I would introduce Rebecca as like I don't know what I would do for Rebecca, but I love her dynamic with Gordon. So like we can have Rebecca and Gordon be like friends, or like have them form a like relationship together. Like have Rebecca be Gordon's love interest. I think that'd make her special. And I would give Rebecca flaws as well, rather than just having her being a happy-go-lucky train or engine. But anyways. And what I would also do is like have the characters be back to their original like classic personalities. Like have Thomas be a cheeky engine and learn to be more mature. Have Percy like be happy-go-lucky and being naive as well, but not too naive to the point where he's a child. Have James and Gordon be very pompous engines, and have Gordon learn to be more humble and act as a big brother figure. I think that would make it sort of like the original Thomas and Friends. But yeah. And that's pretty much it. Now, this was a bit shorter than the other, like, 80th anniversary video I did, but I still tried to, like... But I still think I did a good job with these models. Like, I think Thomas looks amazing. Percy is cute as always. Look at that face. James looks very splendid. I especially love Gordon and the Flying Scotsman. And, of course, we have Duck for fan service. And although I don't like Nia, I have to admit, this is a nice model. And I really love how I drew the faces on these guys. But yeah, that'll about do it. So, that's how I would fix All Engines Go. What do you guys think of this video? And are you guys, like, happy that All Engines Go is canceled? Well, I bet you are, because, like, I know how much everyone hates All Engines Go. Well, not everyone, but you get my point. So, yeah, I thought I'd just do this for fun, because I thought it would be, like, fun to do my own take on All Engines Go. And considering that Mattel's, like, reusing parts from the All Engines Go motorized line, like the chassis and the red switches, and making the engines taller like the All Engines Go engines, I feel like that's one of the main reasons why I was inspired to do this type of project. But yeah. Anyways, I'm actually super excited for the new 80th anniversary merchandise, and I can't wait to buy it. Well, not all of it. I really don't like the way the bigger engines look for the motorized line, but I do like Thomas and Percy. And I might actually get the die-cast line and give them model series accurate faces. I don't know. It's just a thought. But anyways, I know it's been like 3 or 4 days since the 80th anniversary started, but again, happy 80th anniversary, Thomas. What would we do without you? And rest in peace, Bernal Croft. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more. Bye!